Hey YouTube, quick update on the F-250 to show where we're at. I actually been driving it for the last month or so, working out the last little final bugs. A couple things were loose, a couple things had to be adjusted, like the Y pipe was rattling against a frame member bolt, so I had to loosen it up, do some adjustments. But overall, I mean, the truck's been really good. It's weird driving it after driving the car for the last 6 months, but I kind of want to do a quick walk around. Some things I noticed, some things that drove me nuts, but overall, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. It is 2010. I believe I'm at 162,000 miles. I rebuilt the engine at around 132, only because I had a time and chain tensioner fail on me, and the actual driver's side chain actually broke. So I actually finished driving to work that day on 4 cylinders and had it towed home later, and then just pulled the engine out and upgraded the pistons and everything. And apparently 5/4s have valve springs that break or something like that, so sent the heads out, had all that taken care of. This is the side of the bed that actually had a little more body work than the other side, and as you can see, it came out pretty well. Pretty happy with it. As you can see, especially the lower areas. And I believe this area right here had a lot of filler. Let's see if I can try to get a side angle this way. As you can see, I mean, not horrible at all. It's clean. That's all I was going for. This the fender flares on the rear. Aftermarket exhaust. New caps from Ford. New running boards. Someone already bumped me already. There's a little dent in one of them. New updated sticker. The new tail lights. I rafter-lined the bed. My plan is to get a carpeted bed liner. Can't get the tailgate on yet because I need to change this mount here. It needs to be this type of wedge. That's how I kind of figured that this bed's a little bit older than my truck. There's the bumper. I mounted these add-on backup lights because I had a light bar on for a few weeks when I was driving without the bed. Driver's side, I mean, there's a couple bumps and bruises here, but nothing too bad on the driver's side. Now the tires all of a sudden look real small they look small for 35s, don't they? I bought these rims about 5-6 years ago. You guys probably recognize them. A lot of guys bought them. Seen a lot of them on trucks. I like them overall, but they're starting to get a little cruddy, the finish. So I might get a newer set. I might go 37s on this. I'm not sure yet. I did upgrade. I did replace the coil mount here. This rotted out on me on both sides, so I ended up replacing that. I just grind the rivets off and just use bolts, bolt them in. As you can see, the bolts in the back there. Got to get the inner wheel wells on. Still got a little bit of stuff to do here. I was anxious to drive it. My only concern here is, the only thing I don't like is the cab corners. Like I said, it's generic stamp. And since I had the bed off and everything, I really didn't have a reference. I probably should have put the door back on. As you can see how far it's sticking out. It's sticking out pretty good. Both sides did it to me. So if you are going to tackle a job like this, try to make some measurements or reference points or templates or something. Because I should have figured out some way to get that to roll in a little bit, because you see how it's rubbing on the door. But overall, that's the only complaint. It's getting my door down there. That's my only complaint about the job. Both sides did it to me, which sucks. I might try to adjust the door a little bit. Maybe this bottom hinge I could just get to roll out a little bit. But that's it. I mean, I replaced the carpet on the inside. I sound-densed it. The aftermarket carpet's really thin, which I'm really not that happy with because it feels bubbly. It was molded a little bit, but not as much as the original carpet. The original carpet is very heavy duty and kind of fit right into place. But it's all that's really available out there right now. I still got to put the back seat in. I found a company that will make a reupholstery kit. So I'm thinking about, if I do decide to keep the truck, I am going to reupholstery all the seats. They will do custom patterns, custom colors. They do embroidery. So I think I might go with the original color on the outside here and maybe get a darker color on the inlay. Try to avoid this, you know, being a diesel mechanic, you know, you're constantly getting in and out of the truck dirty, whether you like it or not. But yeah, overall this truck's been very good to me for 2010. It's got the 5.4 engine. I know a lot of guys aren't a big fan of the 5.4, but the 5.4 has been very good to me. Like I said, it's only broke down once. You know, except for minor stuff. I think I put a starter and alternator on it, belt tension or stuff like that, but this thing's never left me on the road. I was doing a lot of side work, had a lot of diesel engines and transmissions in the back of this bed, well, the old bed. But it did everything I wanted it to do, so there we are. I mean, I got a couple little projects left to do to finish this up. I might throw some other videos up if they're interesting enough, or if anybody comments anything they want to see. I don't want to get the front fender flares on. The one got a little scratched up from being moved around, so I want to touch that up, get the tailgate on. I do have the rafter plaque on the back of the tailgate, and I have some chrome letters to go on there, so I think that'll look pretty sharp. But yeah, definitely digging the updated blue color. Trying to get a wide shot of this. Like I said, I rafter lined the mirrors, a lot of the trim pieces, wiper arms, front bumper. I was going to do these caps, but I'll show you why I held off a little bit. I rafter lined this piece and it seems to be coming off. I don't know what I did wrong. I might have to try to get the rest of this off. Maybe hit it with a Scotch-Brite pad with some acetone or something. But this was the only piece that the rafter liner would not stick to. Everywhere else it did pretty good. But yeah, that's where we're at. I got new strikers and stuff to go in here for the new tailgate. Since I did put the rafter placard on the back of the tailgate, I had to eliminate the door handle. So I got to do a push button back here. I got a power door lock mechanism mounted in the back of the tailgate to pop it open. So I have to fiddle with that a little bit, get that to work. And I have a power light bar to go on the bed here with the retractable lights. I want to get that on. And yeah, so I'll post a couple videos of these other little projects coming up. If there's anything anybody wants to see, just send me a message and I'll see what I can do. Alright guys, take care.